As someone who used to manipulate women, I have a confession that we men never want you to know. We often talk about how we package ourselves to seem harmless, how we use charm and vulnerability as tools while keeping our true intentions hidden. I hate that I used to do this, but I'm telling you so it never happens to you again. I've seen it work too many times. We wrap our egos in sweet smiles and engaging conversations while all along we're assessing your weaknesses, ready to pounce at the first sign of vulnerability. I used to come across as that sensitive guy who understood and cared deeply. You might remember those moments when I said, "You're the only one who gets me." That wasn't just a compliment. It was a calculated move, a tactic to establish emotional closeness while maintaining control. I directed my charm to create a perception of safety, only to turn around and exploit insecurities when it suited me. I mean, how twisted is that? We actually planned this in our group chat, sharing tips on how to deliver those lines to make you feel special, while we juggle multiple connections without flinching. When we act interested and dive deep into your past, it's a methodical approach designed to hold power over you. I would gather the details you shared, emotions laid bare, and jam them into my arsenal of manipulation. It's ironic, really. The very openness that should build intimacy is often the weapon used against you later. I remember how I would slowly plant seeds of doubt, subtly questioning your thoughts or feelings, just to watch you stumble and seek my validation more desperately. Don't let any man do to you what I did to them. The charm isn't real, and the warmth often masks ulterior motives. We like to feel important, and by placing you on a pedestal, I made you think I was worthy of your affection. But behind that facade, it was all about maintaining a position of authority over your heart. Have you ever felt like you were drifting away from those you trusted and leaning more on a partner for support? That's no accident. Isolating you from your friends and support systems is a prime tactic we use to ensure you rely solely on us. I hate that I contributed to destroying the very fabric of trust and belonging. So, if you recognize these patterns, I urge you to stand strong. Learn to spot the red flags. It's not your fault if you fall for these manipulative traps, but acknowledging them is the first step toward liberation. Support each other, share your stories, and remind yourselves that you're not alone. What's your experience with this kind of manipulation? Share your stories in the comments below. Let's build a community of awareness where we can help each other navigate these treacherous waters. You deserve to know the truth and to reclaim your power. Let's make sure no one has to endure what I once orchestrated.